Have you ever had a student who just couldn't seem to stay in their seat or who loved to share their opinion a little too much during class discussions? In today's pop-up practice, we'll learn how to turn those disruptive moments and others like them into teachable ones. Let's dive in. Pop-up practices, where practice makes progress. Season 3. A tool you can use when addressing student behaviors in the classroom is specific error correction. The idea behind specific error correction is simple. Instead of saying, don't do that, stop doing that, we're going to identify the specific behavior, explain why it's not appropriate, and guide the student toward a better choice. This isn't about punishment or consequences, it's about teaching and building a supportive environment. Before we continue, it's important to mention that specific error correction is just one part of a continuum of responses to inappropriate behavior. It cannot and should not be the only response to behaviors in your classroom. The best teachers utilize many different interventions and supports, but they all begin by explicitly teaching and rehearsing the expectations of the classroom and school. Now let's review the 3 steps to addressing behavior with specific error correction. Identify, explain, and guide. Let's break it down. The first step is to identify. Start by pinpointing the specific behavior that's problematic. This isn't a vague, you're being disruptive, but a clear identification like, I noticed you interrupted your classmate while they were speaking. Next, you explain why this behavior isn't okay. This is your opportunity to help students understand the impact of their actions. Here, you will describe the expected behavior or rule and link it to the school-wide expectation from your behavior matrix. For instance, you might say something like, when you interrupt, it can make others feel unheard, and it's important that everyone has a chance to speak, which is one way that we show respect. Lastly, you guide the student toward better behavior. This could be suggesting an alternative action or encouraging them to think about how they can make a positive change. An example would be, next time, let's wait until your classmate is finished speaking before you share your thoughts. This way, everyone feels respected. Let's see another example of specific error correction. Let's say some students are being too loud during group work. As a teacher, I might say something like, Kristen and Nadia, I can hear you across the room. Remember to show respect by using a quieter voice while working with your partner. Do you see how that works? Quick, direct, and supportive. By using specific error corrections, we can create a positive environment that encourages students to reflect on their behavior and make better choices. It's about building relationships, not just enforcing rules. Another key part of using specific error corrections is pairing it with the use of behavior-specific praise as the student begins to meet the expectations discussed. You can learn more about behavior-specific praise in the pop-up practice on the topic, which is linked at the end of this video. Remember, teaching is about providing direction, not just making corrections. By focusing on these 3 steps, identify, explain, and guide, you'll be able to address behavior in a way that supports your students and strengthens your classroom community. Thanks for joining me on today's patent pop-up practice, where practice makes progress, produced by Kat Zimmerman. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more.